Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here. I'm going to be doing a collective reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. I'm going to light some Palo Santo. Right. And okay. That's weird. What was that over there? Anyway, maybe it was in my imagination. So, yes, blessings, Earthlings. I've been doing 1 hour morning. I don't even want to call them, it's a combination of meditation and reflection. And I had something kind of funny. I had sort of a funny experience. So I want to share that. And then I'm going to head into the reading. And then this reading, I'm going to do a little bit different. I want to ask like about obstacles and stuff because I just feel like there's obstacles or what feels like obstacles anyway. So in the meditation, I was talking to my higher self. And I was like, why is everything so shitty? So as higher selves do, mine was like, what's shitty? And not meaning what things are shitty, like what does Zube think is shitty right now? But it was more like, what is even shitty? Like, and I'm like, I got it. I understood. And so whatever, I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but it went on and my higher self was like, what if it's always like this shitty description that you're giving me? What if like forever you're just going to be in that? Right? What would you do? And so I imagined, I went through, and I imagined myself just fucking laughing at it and being like, well, this is like the shitty thing that it's going to be. So I accepted it. You know what I mean? I accepted it. And so then my higher self was like, okay, and what would you do if you weren't like, if you were mad about the shitty thing? And in my meditation reflective state, I kind of went blank and I was like, I don't know. And then it dawned on me, like, dude, that's what you're fucking doing right now is sitting here in meditation, whining about the shitty thing, like not being in the now. I'm off somewhere in future past land. So that felt like I should share it. I'm going to do a couple of my bitch cards. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. That's not for me. So that's for somebody else. We're gonna pull another one. Yeah, with these, like I said, I kind of got prompted to look for what are our obstacles, what are we, what's shitty. Because I know I'm not the only one. I took, I've been kind of a recluse, but I talk to people. Stop complaining. That's what I'm getting from that. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Yeah. And the front is ask a fucking expert. Yeah, there could be a lot of complaining going on, a lot of like just stewing in the same old shit. And I say that with so much feeling because I've been there. But I also decided not to judge myself for it. and that was another thing that I came to in the meditation is if you're angry, feel it. If you're upset, feel it. Like, but actually feel it. Like, don't be, and this is where I was kind of laughing at myself. Don't be like, oh no, I'm going to be high vibe. It's going to get better. It's going to get better than this, because that's why I think I got that lecture from my higher self about what if it's not better. Like, no, you need to be okay in this shit, but you can complain about it. In fact, we want this to come up out of you, this like stuff. But what we don't want to do is like puke it all over everybody else, ruminate in it, overthink it. Like, no, just cry, dude. I went for an hour drive yesterday and I screamed. I screamed. I did. I mean, where I live in Texas is kind of cool like that because, I could, the highways are really good for screaming in your car. Um, but, some of you might be just having shit go down with your job, and you're just complaining about it. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. We have a lot of energy, a lot of things in Aries right now. So we're feeling that like rah, like we have the Libra full moon, which when the moon is in Libra, the sun is in Aries. So we have the sun, Chiron, Jupiter, and Mercury are all in Aries. And Aries is like, I am, like, this is who I am. And it's fire, it can be angry. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Ask a damn professional. So fucking do something. That's yes, do something. Make messes, okay? Because if things are wound up tight and like that, and you're just like spitting it all over people and crunching it around in your head, nothing is going to change. Wow, I got a lot in my meditation this morning. Uh, and I hope it's useful to you, like, yeah, this is when I do these, it's like I always watch them and I get something out of them. Like sometimes I feel like we're all this, it's collective, as within, so without. But another thing I got in my meditation was if everything is wound up super tight, like it's just nothing's gonna move, so like do something fucking messy so that shit'll get moved around. All right, so I'm gonna grab a tarot deck and we're gonna look for obstacles. And I'm not just gonna like tell you about all the bullshit. Then I'm gonna pull out some cards for advice moving forward. I've been praying an awful lot. I've been sleeping to Brian Scott meditation of the Psalms. That's really good. And listening to hymn music, hymn music. So yeah, shit's getting weird. Getting weird. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to show this to you because I don't want to, but Nine of Swords is anxiety, and the Hierophant is, they call it the Pope card, but it's kind of like the God card. So yeah, get closer to God, spirit, the Tao, fucking source, whatever you call it, your higher self. Spend some time with them or it, or whatever. Okay, so what are some, we're going to do 3 for obstacles, some potential obstacles. And I'm doing this on March 27th. However, all of my readings are timeless. So whenever you stumble upon it, if it applies, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Are we being honest? The Ace of Swords is cutting things that like don't serve us. It's being honest. It is clarity and thought. Being direct. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All I had to do was get angry. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Honesty, truth being revealed, breakthroughs. This is coming out as an obstacle. Say the thing, this is not necessarily a tiptoey time. Queen of Wands, she gets mad. Queen of Wands is angry. It's fire energy, but it's if there is healthy anger. She's the manifester, so maybe we need to, or maybe we're having trouble. That's right, this is coming out as an obstacle. So we could be encountering others who are angry with us. We could be, she's the manifester. So it may be that we are not putting out what we want to come back towards us, that we're just in this like reaction mode. These two cards are powerful, like they're good feeling cards. So it's like maybe we're mired in all of this self-pity and bullshit, like feeling sorry for ourselves. And what we really need to do is to remember who the fuck we are. And that's an obstacle. You are a creator. Speak your truth, be who you are. That is the power of Aries. Obstacles, self-care. I always say, the Nine of Pentacles is self-care. The bird represents spirit. So that's a reminder to connect to God, connect to spirit, connect to the divine. However you want to say it or call it. But yeah, that's self-care. And I always say that's not like just some bubble bath self-care bullshit. That's real self-care, like really knowing your worth, really committing to you. Okay, so the sun just moved into Aries, and that is the actual new year. I got out of the shower and didn't do my hair, but I've been really inspired to do shit like drink more water, eat better, go for a walk every day, get your meditations squared away, committing to myself. And I am feeling that new year energy. So maybe if you need that reminder, like maybe you're kind of on the Gregorian, January was the new year, and now I'm in March and everything still feels like bullshit. And there's a lot of bullshit, like, don't get me wrong. However, we can still be empowered. And this isn't positive, but this is like taking action that we can do. Let's do a shadow card. Like, take care of yourself, speak your mind, create. Love this. Like, it's all right to seek wisdom outside of you, to see, but if we're just like standing around complaining and bitching with our friends, or trying to figure out everything ourselves, like if there's real stress and anxiety, call a professional. And I don't mean just therapy. I mean, if it's a financial thing, call a professional. If it's whatever, ask somebody who knows instead of worrying about stuff. So we got intuition. Number 23, you hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Yeah. There are gut feelings. but we need to get the mind out of the way. They're going to be intuitions, it's not our brain that's going to come up with it. My readers. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. You are being asked to develop your second sight further when you are holding the intuitions card. You must learn to navigate the world through your spiritual GPS rather than relying on your rational mind to show you the way. The ego plays an important role, but should be guided by your intuition, the higher self. The ego and your intuition should work together to help you approach life through logic and feeling. There is nothing in this life that can be accomplished with one or the other. Your intuition is your driver, your ego is the car. Both are needed to get you to your destination. So, if you are feeling something intuitively and you're spinning on it and chewing it and whatever, do some reflection, journal about it. But being in that energy of complaining, then we're just passing stuff around. Okay. So it's like I was saying, it's okay. It's necessary to let the feelings go through and move and to experience them, because the more that we try to push them away, the more we're just like faking it, like this is about letting, it's okay to be pissed off or whatever, but sitting in it and being in that whiny complaining energy is just not going to do any good. And we're not going to hear our intuition if we're stuck in our mind and our words. So I don't know, I had a really amazing reflection meditation this morning. It was very clarifying, and everything is still shitty, whatever shitty is. Like literally nothing changed but my outlook or my experience, not even my outlook, but my experience, like how I felt inside. Okay, so we're going to get advice. Moving forward, what should we do? We'll do 3 for that. But yeah, our obstacles are not being honest, not being creative, and not fucking taking care of ourselves. Advice. 3 of Wands. We're growing. This is about expansion and growth. He has gone as far as he can go, right? And the ships are coming in, but he can't really move towards them. So I always we're looking at his back. Is he all up in his head? Like, yeah, I think those are my ships. I'm pretty sure they're coming here. They look like they're coming here. Or like, making, or is he like, sweet, I'm here. All I got to do is wait. They're coming. I trust that. I have faith in that. But they're kind of far away, so it's going to take a little bit. The Page of Swords, as far as advice, this is clearing your mind, thinking innocently, being sweet. When it's coming out for advice, sometimes the Page of Swords is gossip and stuff, but this is an advice card. So this is going to be the higher aspects of the Page of Swords, which is having a childlike mind, being inquisitive, kind of like what I had in my reflection this morning, where I just turned an experience around by being playful with my thoughts and what I was thinking. Yeah, advice. That's victim mentality, feeling boxed in, situations you've gotten yourself into. She does have 1 foot in the water, which represents her toe is in spirit, is in touch with spirit, her intuition. And it like you can get unstuck. The story behind the card is that she's only loosely bound. So if she kind of wiggled out, she could pull off the blindfold and see that she's not surrounded by swords. She could walk right out, but she's gotta stop being like, wah. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day on earth. Peace. Namaste.